What's up, guys, and welcome back to Faceovermatter. It is your girl Jay here. Welcome to the last video of 2019. I know I haven't even posted a video in like a couple weeks anyway, so I'm a little overdue for a video, but that's okay. So I just wanted to get on here and chat a little bit and just kind of reflect on 2019 and just chat a little bit while I do a beat buddy system. Wherever you go, do not go alone anywhere by yourself. It is way too many kidnappings going on to be doing all that, okay? And tonight is definitely not the night to be doing that either. So I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. I have already went ahead and primed my skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into my Milk Makeup Primer. This is the gripping primer. I don't even know why I'm applying this because I'm not going nowhere tonight. Like, this is my bringing in the new year celebration. The beginning of this year was pretty cool. I feel like of course, every year we always start out with, just being really excited for the new year, just thinking, it's going to be great with whatever I do, and God's just really going to just fall in and just bless me and just all these different things. And this is just going to be a year of just blessings on blessings on blessings and no issues and just, yeah. Not saying that's how you thought, but at least that's kind of how I thought a little bit. If my foundation is not the same color, we're just going to ignore it because we got a turtleneck on and you ain't going to be able to see my neck anyway. Okay, going in with foundation, I am using my Fenty and I am using my NARS together. I'm just going to use my Morphe sponge to buff this in. So yeah, so you come into the new year just thinking, it's just going to be blissful and just not really saying blissful, but you know what I mean. You're just super excited and yeah. So I went into the new year just thinking, things were just going to be peaches and cream. Things were going to be better. Yeah. Wake up call. This year has honestly been, oh my gosh, I have to watch what I say because when we put things into the atmosphere. And I did see a post earlier. It said you got to watch how you claim, a year or a day or something was so bad because the universe may take it as a challenge. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. So I'm just going to say it as 2019 was a really, really, really big challenge and a super huge test that really tested my faith and my well-being. I found myself in and out of depression a lot this year, which I honestly did not think I would be experiencing ever again. But it happened, and I'm still here. I'm literally crawling my way to midnight to make it to 2019 using my Fenty concealer now. So I'm literally crawling my way to the finish line here. And, by the grace of God, I'm here, okay? I'm here. Thank you guys. I already made a post on Instagram, so if you're hearing this for the second time, it's because you already seen it on Instagram. But I did make a post just kind of showering you guys with some love from me, just thanking you guys so much for just loving on me this entire year and just supporting me, even with me being crazy inconsistent with the content this year and just so many different things. Thank you for just sticking it out with me. But all in all, I am here. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I am, again, as stated already, crawling my way to the finish line. Feel free at any time to just jot down something in the comments. Tonight, when I get this video up, I'm going to go through comments and stuff like that. Your girl is off from her second job tomorrow, so I will have time to just kind of skim through the comments. That way we can just kind of reflect together. So yeah, one of the biggest things that I learned this year was it really tested my self-love. You know how you think, oh yeah, I love myself. I love myself. I love who I am. And how you give your friends advice to not deal with certain things and how you tell yourself to not settle for less. And, just so many different things that you tell yourself. And then life hits and then you really have to start making those hard decisions, whether it's getting out of a bad relationship or whether it's quitting a job or whether it's starting that business or whether it's, whatever the case may be. It's hard, and it has been super hard for me this year to kind of really grasp transition. And I think one of the biggest things for me this year that I really struggled with was being stuck in a transition And I feel like I have been transitioning out of something from the beginning of this year, even now down to the last day of it. I still feel like I am transitioning out of something. So I am I'm really welcoming in the new year with open arms, just ready for, um, just not just the blessings, but just um, the experiences. I'm going into the new year with so many different strengths that I never had before. And I'm not saying that I'm out of the situation, so I'm not still dealing or struggling with them, but I am coming into the new year with new strength, a new mindset. Still trying to grasp the other parts that need to get together. But overall, I'm a lot stronger than what I was when I first walked into 2019. And it's crazy, like how you see the sayings and they say, different situations make you stronger. And in the moment, you're just kind of like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I don't want to deal with the situation. I don't want to be in it. But then, like, when you start to really see God in it and you start to feel your strength coming back, and, God shows you his strength and just shows you these different things, then it starts to come together. Then it's kind of like, okay, God, I get what you meant. I know what you're talking about now. And thank you for my new strength, because now, like, I'm not invincible, but you cannot tear me down how you used to tear me down. I can't be torn down so easily, or if at all. And I just truly believe that where God is taking me, whether it be in 2020 or 2021, 2022, whatever the year may be, if God blesses me to see that, I am now getting prepared for that. I am now seeing what different struggles I had to face in order to develop that particular strength. And dealing with situation, I used to have conversations with my dad and my mom sometimes, and I'm like, I just wonder, would I be able to develop this type of strength if I went through another situation that wasn't particularly this? And honestly, the answer is no, because different situations cause you to earn different type of stripes, different type of strength, a different type of mindset. So you have to embrace the hardships, because when they come, they do teach you a lot. They do help you. They do grow you. And this year, God really tested me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like I failed in every way possible. And I told myself that all the time, Jalen, you failed this test so hard. God was dead serious, standing there with a sign. Like when you're traveling and you may have someone that's coming to like pick you up and they literally have a sign with your name on it. Like, that was God standing with the sign telling me this is what needs to happen. And I just doing my own thing, just not even paying attention. So, said all that to say, this year has, excuse my French, this year has been hell for me, and it's also been absolutely amazing for me as well. And I have to constantly remind myself of the good, because I'm just that type of person when I'm dealing with things, and it could just be anybody, but I'm just speaking for myself. I'm just that type of person. I'm dealing with something, I get super overwhelmed to the point where I really get blinded, to where I really don't even remember the good things that have happened. So I have to like step back and be like, wait a minute, there were some amazing things that have happened this year. So let's talk about those. I came into this new year needing a new car. The Lord really came through and blessed your girl with a new car. I am so proud of myself, just being able to save my money and be smarter with my money to be able to afford the daggone thing. And two, just not being afraid to, you know, and just, this is me just being transparent. So I kind of, like, at one point I was looking like, well, I'll do YouTube and what would I look like? I have a lot of people who look up to me and follow me. Like, what would I look like working a second job? What would I look like? Somebody gonna think I really don't have any money out here. But that's not even the case. I had to change my mindset, because it's like, who was over here counting your pockets? Like, at the end of the day, who cares? You know how much money you have. You know what you don't have. You know what you do have. So at the end of the day, it's just kind of like I had to talk myself out of, caring what people thought, and did my own thing. So I got my new car. I got a job that just helps me Well, that's neither here nor there, but it helps me save a lot of money and just have extra money to do things with. So I'm not ashamed of that at all. I'm going to hang on to that job as long as I need to. And then I got to go to New York for the very first time in my entire life and fly on a plane for the first time and just experience something else outside of where I'm at right now. And even that experience alone, I feel like was so, I don't know, it was just so needed. And God knew exactly what I needed because it showed me, it didn't expose me to too much. And it didn't, expose me to the point to where I'm getting high off my horses and to where I feel like I deserved that or something. And again, that's just my walk with God. I don't feel like, I'm not going to say I feel like I don't deserve good things, but I feel like, I'm just grateful for things. I'm not going to sit back and say, oh, yeah, I deserve this. It's just, I'm just grateful. God, he could have chose someone else to do that, but he chose me. So I'm grateful. He literally wants to give me a glimpse into what my future is going to look like. And again, I'm not going to put a time limit on. That's one thing I'm not going to do for the upcoming year. I'm not putting a year on it because I got a super duper reality check this year. Like I said, I had a whole list of stuff. And honestly, it wasn't that I didn't work hard enough to get it. I honestly just feel like I kind of made my expectations way too high to the point, not saying I couldn't do it or God just didn't want me to have those things, but it was the timing. There was a lot of things that I had wrote down that I wanted to happen this year, and it was because of the timing, even down to the mental part of it. I'm still dealing with so many things mentally. If God was to have exposed me to those things, I may not even be here. I'm going to just be quite honest with you. If I'm being transparent, I will let you know I have been dealing with, again, like I said earlier, just being depressed and just a lot of things mentally had really kind of started to take a toll on you, girl. So I'm not going to be that person to tell you, oh, yeah, new year, new me. Like, no, unfortunately, I am going into a new year with some of the things that I have from 2019. Shoot, from 2018. I'm still carrying some things, but I do declare in Jesus' name, I will be healed from all of those things by the end of 2020 to where I won't have to drag that into yet any other year that I am here on this earth, okay? And that's on period. That's on period, okay? Because again, the Lord's will for my life is to look to him, is to trust in him, is to believe in him. That's his will for my life. Because again, the Bible does say everything works for the good of those who love the Lord and who are called according to his purpose. And at the end of the day, I know I'm called, and I have to stop listening to so many different outside things. And I know I'm rambling and just kind of going all over the place, but I'm just trying to reflect. But again, I kind of feel like we got sidetracked. But going back to the good things that have happened this year, going to New York was like super big for me. And I know some people are probably watching like, child, I live in New York. Like, what are you talking about? Like, girl, get your travels up. But you gotta understand, I live in Virginia still currently, and I'm a country girl. I'm from a small town that honestly 90% of you probably have never heard of. It's very small. Um, I come from a very small town, so especially doing YouTube and things like that, even in my area, is very like foreign. So me just kind of stepping into my own and doing things, and me going to New York and it not be, oh, I paid with my own money to take a trip. It's like, no, a brand that's already established, that's already in stores, that's already its own entity and is big, asked me to come. And I know maybe even they're probably still looking at this video like, girl, let it go. Like, but no, I can't. Like, it just blessed me so much. Like, I will be talking about this probably for the rest of my life. Like, that is such a pivotal moment that will forever be stitched into my heart, forever. And I'm just beyond grateful that I was able to have that opportunity given to me, because again, how I was feeling when I did go to New York, like I said, it was very unexpected. Did I think I was gonna have that opportunity? No. When I got the email, I had to read it like 5 times because I'm like, is this what I think it is? Am I am I really being invited right now to like, really me? Wait, you know, that whole thing. And yes, I'm doing my everyday makeup look because that's just what we do. But yeah, so outside of that, New York was very nice. I got my new car. I love my car. I mean, yeah, so there's just so many things that I'm grateful for. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, are there any things that I had set for myself to accomplish this year and didn't? Absolutely. One of the bigger things was I really wanted to move into my own house. But just, I mean, looking at things financially and looking at where I'm at right now in my life, it wouldn't have made sense at the moment. Um, so yeah, so just I'm saving and I'm getting myself together and God, and that's another thing God has really taught me is the value of a dollar. So that's been fun. You ask God to help you discipline and save your money because you have bigger and better things that you want to do, and He literally steps right in and helps with that. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the only reason how I got a car. It's the only way I got a car. Obviously. I mean, because I'm 22, my credit, I'm establishing credit, so it's not like in the daggone 800s, not even in the 7s, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, I'm still trying to establish credit. I still have school debt. I mean, things like that. So I'm still trying to establish credit. So I'm going to be honest with you. Trying to get a car has not been the easiest thing. It hasn't been one of those situations where I can pull up and show my credit score and I walk away without putting anything down. Like, no, baby, I had to put some money down. So in order to do that, I had to have some coin of my own to be able to throw it on a car. So with that being said, I was able to put a chunk of money down and buy myself a car that's mine, and I'm happy about it, okay? I completely damaged my hair this year. This year of 2020 coming up would have made 3 years, which is so crazy to think about, but it would have made 3 years since I had did my first big chop. And I don't know, I just kind of did my own thing with my hair, and it did ruin my hair, hence why I don't have any hair anymore. I went ahead and cut my hair off just because I wanted to start over. I wanted to start off fresh. I wanted absolutely no heat to have been on my hair. So my hair is very short right now, but I mean, it's growing on me. It's growing. It has definitely grown some since I had cut it the very first time. So, I mean, hey, here we are. I mean, hey, I didn't die. I did not die. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I've seen so many deaths in so many different areas, whether it was from a celebrity or down to someone locally. Someone has lost their life, and it wasn't me. So thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm not saying this is New Year, New Me. This is New Year, same Jalen. That's still a huge work in process. I mean, I have so many things that I want to do. I have so many things that I have to still work and pray off of me. And I'm just so blessed to be able to share my story and just open up and be an example or inspiration to someone. And again, I don't care if it's just one person that I help. I mean, if that's the case, I've helped enough. If it's just one person. A lot of you guys have asked me, why did I get braces? Like, because I had Invisaligns. For the ones who don't know, I did have Invisaligns for about a year and a few months. And they really didn't do what I needed them to do. They didn't fix my teeth at all. They ended up shifting back a lot, and which was very irritating and very frustrating because I spent a lot of money on braces that really didn't do much for my teeth. I mean, I give it to you, it did straighten them a lot, way more than what they were, but they did not fix my problem area, okay? So I got braces, like the real joints. And again, I'm not shouting from the rooftop like, hey, New Year, New Me, or New Year, as soon as 12 a.m. hits, things are going to be different. Like, no, I am unfortunately still bringing some stuff with me. But I'm choosing to leave them. I'm choosing to embrace the change. I'm choosing to fight through the things that are still challenging for me. And I'm just speaking from a personal experience. Just fighting through the things that are still challenging for me. And I know, even though it's hard to see it right now, but I know it is all working out for my good. I know it's molding me and developing me into the strong, beautiful woman that I know that I am. Don't focus so much on what was bad. Focus on what you learned and what you can take with you into the new year and fight with. And also, just know every battle that you have is not yours. Give it to God. Let Him handle it. Um, and try to make the most out of what you have while you have it. Smarter decisions. My motto for 2020, I think, is everything you do, do with intention. Um, be intentional about the things you say. Be intentional about the things that you do. Because life is way too short to be out here just bypassing time and floating through. Like, no, be intentional with everything that you do, even down to the posts that we put up, be intentional about those things. Okay, guys, this is my final look. I decided to, again, I said I just wanted to change into something a little bit more festive. One little sad thing, though, my Jayla necklace that I always wear broke, so I have to go get it fixed. So there's that. But I did slick my hair down. It is a little bit puffy because my hair is like actually really, really wet right now. But I wasn't feeling like my entire finished look. So I was like, nah, wait a minute. I got to get myself a little bit more spruced up. So I pulled out this old thingy from the closet. Anyway, this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay. If you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end. And until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Please be safe. Happy New Year to you all. I love you so much. And I'll see you guys in the new year.